Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver here, coming back with a Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you today. We're going to take a look at the charts, go over a few news articles. If that sounds interesting, let's go ahead and get started. Jump right on into it. Bitcoin sitting right at about 26,700 or so. So dipping below the 27K area. But let's jump into these articles and take a look at the charts. All right. Don't forget, if you're brand new to this channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that we make on this channel each and every single day about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So here we have a few news articles we're going to go over. We have Sound Money versus the Great Reset featuring Mark Moss. So Mark Moss is obviously one financial investor. I think he has a YouTube channel too as well. And I believe he was on the Rich Dad Poor Dad radio podcast not too long ago either. So here we have one of the most popular economics and Bitcoin YouTube hosts joins in LW conversations about how to make 2021 better. Okay, so obviously I guess this is just him talking on this podcast here, the breakdown. We'll have to take a listen to that later. But one of the things here is that Bitcoin has already proven itself to be sound money. So if we were to take a look at, we could just do a quick Google search of sound money definition. Money not liable, sudden appreciation of value, stable money. So there's different things here that obviously tell you what sound money is known for, I guess. But one of the things that has to be proven with sound money is the test of time, and I believe it's a decade. If this can be proven as sound, if this can be proven as money for a decade, then it is proven to be sound money, just like gold and silver, fiat currency, and now we have Bitcoin, which has been around since 2010 and or 2009, I believe, 2008, somewhere right around there. So I believe it's been around for about almost 10 to 12 years, just about, and it has proven the test of time. And so that's one of the things that sound money versus the Great Reset. Obviously, during this reset that period that we are currently finding ourselves in, we're going to need make sure that we have the sound money available to us. And obviously, one of those ideas is the idea of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin too. So quick little article here. I'll probably take a listen to this podcast maybe later on too. Let's jump over into our next article and see what's going on over here. We have Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple's XRP daily tech analysis, December 28, 2020. So we'll take a look at a few of these altcoins here that we're talking about. Looks like we're going to go over some of these charts in our later part of this video. And here we have Ethereum rallied to 7.42% on Sunday following a 1.57% gain on Saturday. Ethereum ended the week by 7.20% to $684. So I believe Ethereum did have a nice little rally past $700 or so. So we'll take a look at that chart. We were calling for $700 Ethereum in yesterday's video, and I've had been consistently keeping my eye on it throughout the day too, and we did pass that $700 mark. Steering clear the first major support level, 616. Ethereum surged to a late afternoon intraday high, swing high of $714. Ethereum broke through the major resistance levels before falling back to the end of the day sub $700. So maybe we dip back underneath $700. But yeah, we can take a look at a few of the charts later on in the video for the day ahead. Taking a look at Litecoin, I do believe Litecoin's been holding nice support levels above $100. Also, mixed started the day. Litecoin rose mid-morning to 137. Wow, before hitting a reverse Litecoin breakthrough first major resistance level of 134, falling short of the record major resistance level 139. Intraday low was 120. So wow, yeah, Bitcoin definitely finding its support above $120, which is very, very nice too as well. Let's take a zoom out here, and also taking a look at Ripple too. So Ripple has obviously been struggling just a tad bit following the SEC cracking down and possibly saying that XRP could be a security, but we haven't really had a lot of other news on this besides some delistings that are taking place. But and the fact that a lot of these delistings aren't really major exchanges either definitely correlates to maybe Ripple still holding its price levels too. A range bound today about 30 cents or so, 32 cents, 26 cents for a low. So yeah, we'll take a look at XRP following in today's charts too as well for the day ahead. Looks like could have a high of about 33 cents or so for XRP. So let's take a look at our last news article, and then we'll jump over into the charts here. And then we have proof of stake was bigger than Ethereum's 2.0 in 2020. And so we have a little article here about Ethereum. Just in a single year, staking has gone from a academic exercise to a dormant force in crypto. The biggest staking in history of 2020 is, of course, the launch of Ethereum 2.0. But beyond that, the past year has seen a tremendous flowing of proof of stake networks. For the top 9 crypto assets by market cap are on the path to proof of stake. In January, the number was 0, and more are poised to follow. So obviously, we know this is one thing that has been talked about the past couple of years is a lot of these blockchains moving to proof of stake, and I do believe that it gives a great incentive for people to kind of hold their assets but also make a interest in return. A lot of these bank interest rates have gone negative, which is pretty crazy when you can actually be earning interest inside of this crypto space, up to almost 20% interest with some of these coins and tokens too as well. So obviously Ethereum moving towards that proof of stake definitely gives more of incentive for other cryptocurrencies to move also to that proof of stake mechanism, and learning a little bit more about that, how you can stake different coins and assets, and even you're allowed to stake Bitcoin on some of these exchanges too, to provide liquidity, such as on Uniswap and other platforms as well too, and earn an interest in return. So you're starting to see a lot more of these tokens geared towards the proof of stake, and maybe move away from the proof of work aspect too as well. And I'm sure you're still going to have a lot of these proof of work aspects, but definitely the trend seems to be heading towards a proof of stake mechanism for a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Theory and practice: the decentralized economy will continue to migrate to proof of stake. Ethereum is the second only to Bitcoin in terms of total market cap, but boasts a large development community of any blockchain. The fact that finally moving proof of stake sends a clear signal to the concept is here to stay. Ethereum 2.0 is now set to become the top staking chain, though exactly when is everyone's guess. While Ethereum 2.0 represents the coming out party of proof of stake to focus only on Ethereum's successful upgrades and miss a much bigger picture, many POS networks are finding success and adoption this year. So yeah, Ethereum has been kind of lagging behind when it comes to this proof of stake mechanism. It took them forever to roll out ETH 2.0. I know that ETH 2.0 has always been talked about, for the past like 5 years probably, and now they're just now getting around to it, and it's taken them quite a while when a lot of these other cryptocurrencies have definitely jumped on board with the proof of stake and implemented things fairly quickly with that too as well. All right, folks, so let's take a look at the charts. Let's go ahead and jump on over there. All right, taking a look at Bitcoin to start us off with. We're taking a look at some of the lower time frames. I found a little nice triangle there, there was definitely a resistance line above head for us too. We can kind of draw that out here on our 2-hour chart, but I was kind of keeping a close eye on some of these time frames here. It does look like we are finding some resistance above head as of right now. You can kind of see we're getting a little bit of a doji here, so maybe we consolidate out to the side. It looks like we could be putting in somewhat of a symmetrical triangle here pretty soon, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got a nice break. The 2-hour money flow still looks relatively good, but we are starting to see a tad bit of the and so let's go over here, zoom in candles. Cool, we're starting to see a little bit of a symmetrical triangle form here. This is our 90-minute time frame. Money flow still looks relatively good. We're starting to see also on Cipher B that we're starting to have a little bit of consolidation here with these Christmas tree patterns that like to form. So finding a little bit of bounciness on the 0 pivot point, and this definitely could lead to a big break from one direction to the other. So let's finish drawing our little symmetrical triangle here. If we zoom in even more on our 15-minute time frame, we could probably be a little bit more precise with our drawings here. Maybe something like this, but I do believe that our 90-minute was kind of giving us a clear indication of where to draw this pattern out to as well. Some form of symmetrical triangle. It didn't have to be exact, but obviously you can see that we're coming to a close end as of it right now, and probably looking for a break from one direction to the other. If we find a 1-point extension out from here to the other side, if we are to make a measured move up to the top here, we're looking for about you know, 28,300 or so. And then if we were making a measure move to the downside, looking for a support on this trend line, probably down here, which is right at about 25,400 or so, 25,500, I would say. So that's going to be probably a nice little move for us there. Let's keep on zooming out here and just to see what these mid time frames are trying to tell us as of right now. Definitely looks like we are getting some consolidation out to the side. We'll go ahead and delete this for right now. But you know, I'm thinking more or less we're probably going to consolidate out to the side. We could see a nice little move to the upside or to the downside. I'm not expecting to break all-time highs just yet. I think we're going to need a little bit more of a cooling off period. As of right now, more of a consolidation range, maybe continuing to let Ethereum pump up to the top side for us as well. But you know, after our blow off top, or well, not even a blow off top, I would say after our peak and all-time high at $28,000, we're probably going to consolidate out to the side here, let people continue to accumulate, and then have one of those big whales step in and move the price from one direction or the other. So let's take a look at our 6-hour time frame and see what's going on here. 6-hour time frame, VWAP still kind of moving sideways, so still trying to decide a direction here. I wouldn't be too hesitant just yet to maybe make a position just yet, but if you are trading spot, you know, you can get ready to probably anticipate one move or direction to the other. And then if you set conditional orders, obviously you can make that trade if you'd like to as well. Based on maybe some of the symmetrical triangles that we drew out. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Moving on over to the dominance chart, let's zoom on out here and see what's kind of referencing. It did look like we were getting a little bit of a pullback there on some of our mid time frames, our 1-day and our 2-day chart. Definitely probably ready to see some red dots here, continuing maybe some consolidation out to the side. Our 3-day chart still looks relatively good, but obviously we could be in a little bit of a topping out or consolidation phase with our Bitcoin dominance chart too as well, pushing back up above our resistance levels here, and obviously making that nice move above our green resistance lines and really busting through here to the top side. But I'm expecting probably a little bit more of consolidation out to the side. And maybe forming some type of a triangle on the Bitcoin price action moving forward from here on out, which definitely gives us room to move some of these altcoins. So let's take a look at some of the alts here. Taking a look at Ethereum to start us off with. So Ethereum did make a nice pump. Damn, we're already at we're already at $732 with Ethereum. So we got the move that we were looking for back up to that $700 area for ETH. And yeah, because Bitcoin's starting to kind of trickle off to the side, making its you know, new patterns that it wants to form. Now we're starting to see Ethereum push back up above this pivot line here on our purple trend line, and maybe push a little bit higher. So daily still looks relatively good, like we could have a nice little momentum wave here to the top side. Let's take a look at our 8-hour and see. Okay, yeah, 8-hour definitely looks like it's wanting to cool off just a tad bit, but we could still see some nice pumpage happening. Taking a look at our 2-day chart, our 2-day still looks relatively good with Ethereum as well, finding these nice bounces off of our 21 EMA here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of a pullback maybe later on into the week, but definitely looking like Ethereum wants to continue possibly a nice little rally here, probably going up to that $750 area here in the near term future too as well. I wouldn't doubt that that's going to I definitely see that pop up as a possibility for sure, and then maybe finding support above this purple trend line if we get another daily close above it too as well. So cool, let's go over into Litecoin. Dang, so Ethereum is definitely seeing a nice little pump here as Bitcoin consolidates out to the side too as well. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Where you at? There we go. Mrs. Litecoin sitting above a $100 level. Let's delete some of these old price targets off of here. These are from a while back. So yeah, before we had all this crazy pump action happening with our charts. Taking a look at Mrs. Litecoin on the daily, finding support here at our 21 EMA. So as well, dang, we still had more stuff drawn out here too. But Litecoin has continued to make its rally above $100 and definitely sitting very, very nice here. Let's take a look at these higher time frames here just to get a reference. some consolidation out to the side as to be expected. Zooming on into our 6-hour chart here, let's see what's going on. Definitely getting another nice little bounce here with Litecoin. Could possibly send us up to $150 or so. I would not count that out of the picture just yet. So possibly another nice little move for Litecoin. Looks like we are about to get a green dot here on the 8-hour too as well. Yeah, but VWAP's kind of sitting out to the side on these higher time frames, looking like a little bit of consolidation that could be taking place as of right now for Litecoin. So as long as we stay above $100 with Litecoin, it looks like our 21 EMA on our 100-day is sitting right at about $100 or so, which should definitely give us a nice possible move to the upside. Or if we came back down, we'd probably end up bouncing off of our 21 EMA on our daily and then continuing to the upside. So Litecoin definitely looking like it's finding nice support above $100. So I would definitely look for probably a next move past $150 or so, given some sideways movement for the meantime, at least until the end of the week. So all right, and last but not least, let's take a look at Ethereum or XRP, see what's happening with XRP. And yeah, woo, XRP, man. Okay, so taking a look at the daily, you know, obviously we've on these lower time frames, we started to have our trickle off period with our money flow and continued sell orders that came into this market after the SEC thing. And yeah, now we're just waiting for some price recovery on these lower time frames here. But money flow on these mid time frames are still looking like pretty heinous as of right now. I would definitely want to start to see our money flow on market Cipher B start to come back to the upside direction into that green area. But it does look like we are going to, it's probably going to consolidate out to the side. I'm not expecting any major rallies in this as of yet, but obviously we could be making a move back up to this green trend line, maybe going into January. I'm not expecting anything too crazy as of right now. I still want to start to see some of the money flow recover, and we'll have to take a look at XRP going on into the end of this week. Going on into the new year and see when we could be getting some recovery. But obviously, if you are long-term bullish XRP, what a great day to consolidate, and what a great day to dollar cost average and buy into this market at a cheap XRP price too as well. But these higher time frames still show a lot of consolidation out to the side. So still looking like XRP wants to probably consolidate out, or maybe see a little bit more of retracement. You know, probably within the 25-cent area to 30-cent area. I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen here. It's just not looking too hot right now. It definitely looks like more of a accumulation range for XRP after the SEC thing. And now we're going to have to just wait for more news to come out, and bullish news to help this price recovery too as well. So folks, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for sticking around. I highly appreciate it. And we'll just take a look at the fiat dollar and see how that stimulus package news, which I do believe that Trump has signed, how that's kind of taking place. Folks, don't forget that we have our Patreon page if you are interested in joining us and learning about some of our altcoins that we're trading. I did implement a 16% off price now for the year. So if you're wanting to join, you get 16% off for the whole year, or you can obviously purchase at full price for each month. But just a heads up on that. So our Patreon page is available for people that want to join, and there is a new discount included for the whole year. But taking a look at our dollar price, I mean, this is just highly crazy. Yeah, the dollar definitely on the daily, it looks like we're ready to take another dive, another yellow X manipulation here. So you've seen every single yellow X that we've had on our daily, and it's not looking pretty. So probably going to make a lower low here too on our dollar index value. I'm looking for about 88 cents or 89 cents, possibly. I'm thinking about 88 cents or so for the dollar. So make sure that you got your sound money ready, folks. You got your sound money ready. Cryptocurrency takeover. We are coming through. Thanks for joining us on today's video. I highly appreciate it. Thanks for being here with us. And let's give a quick shout out to all of our Patreon members. And shout out to David, Kim, Jasmine, Crypto Rex, Leo, Sparky, Johnny 20, William, Quentin, Ben, Eric, Samuel, Tall Troy, Tim, Luna, Exin, Sean Stein, Greg, Hyru, Yor, Pike 379, Paul A. Keller. Thanks for being our Patreon subscribers. and members. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video. Share this video with your friends and family. We also have a beginner course to cryptocurrency. If you have no idea what's going on inside of the crypto space, I highly recommend that you take a beginner course to crypto before you jump on into this space. And make sure you stay safe out there, folks. I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.